Jordan have chosen to line up 5-4-1 here, it seems.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
So off we go then. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Played with finesse. And that has been cleared. Have it back and can go again. Here comes another... Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Aim forwards. Saudi Arabia have reclaimed it. Moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. That's very neat. Chance! Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's played forward. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Wins the duel this time. Does really well to win the ball there. Played into space out wide. And that has been clubbed away. They've played it short.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Moved on forwards. Lofted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. It's an inviting looking ball that. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Spread out to the left. Quality ball. Cuts out the pass. Out to the left it goes. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's cut it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? It's a great ball, shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking to break at pace. Oh, that's nice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. That's the throw. And he's heaved it away.
Saudi Arabia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That's good play. Can he deliver? Showing good feet. Now who's going to be first to this? And the finish! Moved on forwards. And he's there to get it away. The cross. There will be a throw-in. That has been knocked clear. That looks a good cross. Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Has a quick glance. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's onto it in a flash. 15 minutes till half-time. And a chance! And that was very necessary. Smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That has found him in acres of space. And that's out of reach. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's played forward. Picks it up out wide. A chance to play it in. And the shot! Jordan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Aim forwards. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Serves up across. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cross goes in there. He can get that clear. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Cuts out the pass. Nice defending, physical and effective. Clearly not happy with that. He has found the way through. Aimed in towards the centre.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Looking for a decent ball in. And that has been cleared. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, what a climb! Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw. That's really well manoeuvred, brilliantly cut out. Aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Nice control. That is good strength. Oh, that's well done, really robust. So, what can they make of this? Great run on the overlap here. A lot of space ahead of him. Time to deliver. In it comes. It's a mighty effort! Takes it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the counter is on. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Jordan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking ball that. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Extravagant effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance, surely!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's played forward. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. There are a few waiting for it. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets it away. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, it's played into the area. That's really well cleared. Played back in. Aim forwards. Clears it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a threatening ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lovely. He's having a shot! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Moved on forwards. Cleared away. A searching ball out wide. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he latch on to this? And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And the shot's on here. Spread out to the left. Overhit and out of play. That's been drilled forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's really well manoeuvred. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jordan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to...
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gets a good foot in there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No way through there. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Driven forward. And he's straight offside. And he cuts out the supply. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Can he get onto this? Tries to get it clear. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. Oh, nice touch. Over to the left. Swings it across. Clears it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Up towards the front line. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. It's a lovely, neat pass. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Spread out to the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. And back to the keeper they go. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards, wins the duel this time. Can he spark a counter here? Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Now climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. It's run loose here. Big chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Aim forwards. Jordan keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Has a look and plays it forward. And he welcomes it in.
Jordan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cross into the box.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good spread. Oh, it's come loose. Ball is over the line. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Saudi Arabia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Long ball looking to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, can he get onto this? Does really well to win the ball there. That's going to go a long way. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards.
Jordan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a cute ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Moved on forwards. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, sweet feet.
Jordan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Jordan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That's an imaginative pass. Tries to get it clear.
Saudi Arabia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's been drilled forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, look at the chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. That looks a cracking ball. Gets good distance on it. Jordan cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It is now or never. Time is against them. Incoming delivery. Played it again. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Nice-looking ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Is onto it in a flash. Played into space out wide. This could be their final throw of the dice. Deftly away. Strong running down that left flank. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. That's a good run down the left. Cross in, looks like a good one. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And he's managed to gift it back. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.